Sup, people? Fire out. Fire in, sorry. Keep flaming. It's me, Blaze, again, another video, another live stream of Flaming Gold. You know, I'm not exhausted, but I can tell that on our way in a video. And I think today is gonna be a good day. Truly, it's gonna be a good day, and I hope it's going to be a good day. I mean, yesterday was a good day to trade, but it didn't happen. It didn't actually happen. So now, we're going to see you with me. Gonna watch. It's gonna be a trade. Oh, okay, I'm gonna delete that. As you know, as always, just me, rawing, trading. You know me, you know my strategy already. So, all my strategy, my concepts. The first thing I do, open the charts, look for the news, financial news, Twitter, everything, knowing what's going on. Yesterday, I was looking at Trump's. I was hoping at TradingView, and I was watching, and actually questioning myself is, should I trade now? Should I, even though I said that I shouldn't because I was gambling, but you get that. How can you say that? You get a feeling. Look at this. So yesterday was bearish. Today looks like bullish. I mean, I do have a setup. Wait, actually, I do have a setup. This is a good one. So that's it. Yeah, looking at the charts and waiting for Trump to speak. I was watching it. How was it spiking, and it ended up being bullish, but not at 8. I thought that price was gonna go like that moment that it always does when Trump speaks, like a big spike or a big bearish movement, and I thought that was going to happen, but it didn't end up happening. So I guess maybe that's a good thing. I don't know if you traded yesterday, but if you traded yesterday, you could make a lot of money as well. But for me, I don't trade Asia session. But I know that gold is goaded in Asia. It's a good session to trade in. I think London, it's not bad. But out of the three of New York and Asian, London is, for me personally. So I was also trading gold and Nasdaq in London. For me, London is not one of the best for futures or CFDs. For Forex, it's not bad. Okay, Forex is good in all. Well, depending on which pair, of course. And of course, as you know, maybe if you started trading, you started Forex. Of course, everyone who started trading starts traded Forex back in the day. Personally, I did. I started with the basic ones. I don't trade Forex. If you want comfortness and if you want to be, you don't want to get edge or brutally liquidated, you should trade Forex. Because for me, gold is very volatile, Nasdaq is volatile, SP is volatile. All these pairs that stocks or precious metals or crypto are too volatile. There's a lot of people trading them, which isn't a bad thing if you want to make a lot of money. But if you do not know how to control that, or if you say that you are not an aggressive trader, you should trade Forex. At the end, Forex, you will always have it, so it's very controlled. And manipulation, there's not much manipulation. It could be a manipulation because at the end everything is manipulated, but not as the same as gold or S&P or Nasdaq. It's just a way, it's too much. Okay, so it's 3. I'm gonna trade. I'm not gonna trade first 30 minutes just to see how the market is moving. Although I can already see some setup forming. Yep. Whoa. Okay, this big candle. So today I'm looking for a buy. I don't know if the price is gonna go down here. Maybe I'm gonna go with buy limit or just an entry, normal entry. But I like buy limits because you get that perfect entry. Because when you make a normal entry, you get the not the commission, the spread, And as well, you also have the slippage. So you need to be careful with that, depending on which broker you're trading with. Oh, sorry, this was okay. This is a order block. I'm assuming this one is a bearish candle. All right. Yep. Okay, so as well yesterday I was also doing software. Okay, so another software I was building. This was an agent. I kind of added more features to it. In terms of trading with more brains, let's say brains, because it had the feature of Warren Buffett. So it was basically an AI that tells you whether to buy a stock, whether to hold it, or whether to sell, and by how much, how many shares that you should buy or sell, and depending which one you choose, if you choose Michael Burry, Warren Buffett, and depending on the, so it's a very good software. I'm still building, still looking at it. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm not. Oh, sorry for the one small kick. I did not start. Sorry, forgot it. Okay, now. Okay, I'm apologizing for those who are in kick. In OBS, you have um, when you are fixing and editing everything, you have the settings. You can choose whether to stream on Kick, or Twitch, or YouTube. And for me, my default one, it means the one is in default. If I press the button, it will go directly into Twitch. But I have A2 Motion, which is another feature that allows you to have different platforms to make your streams, and that's what I use to also see the Twitch and the Kick stream. Okay, so I forgot about it. Okay, I'm really sorry. But don't worry about it. Okay. I also updated profile. I updated profile. It doesn't look. Okay, the same as well. If you see me also as well, while trading, it's because I'm building software. I'm doing things, and and I'm also learning as well, learning more about order flow, a lot of things. And also go watch my YouTube videos, my long YouTube videos. It's a good thing. Truly, go watch them. They're worth it. And do not forget to follow me on social media. If you don't want to see the long video of me just talking and larping a little bit while trading, well, then you should go and look for the videos. They're quick. They're about 2 minutes. A really really short recap of my trades. So go watch them. It's gonna be good. Okay, it should be everything now. I'm going to wait. I'm going to put the equilibrium and the DSTV. Maybe I should wait for today's 8. Wow. Look at this manipulation right here. I don't know what happened in Iran. It finally got bombed. Although I saw videos. Yeah, I saw videos of Iran getting bombed. Actually, you don't mess up with Trump. You don't mess up with Trump. If Trump says he's gonna bomb a country and a lot of people will die, well, maybe it's because it's true. So look at this. Wow. I should have long gold until 4.8. I don't know if we're gonna go up. We are in a very very high price. This price is premium. Although I'm a half level, but this is a this price is very premium, which means it's very interesting for sellers to sell here. I don't know if we're gonna go up here, but if the market goes up here, we'll be closer again to 5k. I think we were at 5 point something. Oh yeah, 5 point almost 3 to 60 to 40, sorry, to 30 to 40, and being close to 540 to 5.5.2 at ATH all-time high. That would be great. I mean, as well, do not trade also only go and invest on gold. I mean, now you can buy it, although it's very, I mean, 4,000 is really, it's not cheap price, you know. It's very expensive. So, but I mean, I will buy gold. I will always invest in gold, maybe not in an ETF. Physically gold, if you have, go and sell it now if it goes to 5k, because I know there will be a great recession again. It will be a great retracement. It will be another pullback. As it will happen here, I think I will be waiting for a pullback limit. I mean, price has been liquidated. We are half level. Price has respected half level multiple times. It didn't touch it, but it's also considered respected, rejected the same, rejected, respected here. And I'm aiming for crt-h and a premium. That's how you trade. You always look for, you know, this is my setup and I stick to it, not changing anything. Stick to it. Why? Well, I mean, yeah, it could be a really good self movement, but I mean, looking at the chart now, when you see all this, oh, got froze. Okay, it froze. Yes, London was bearish, a big movement right here. Price is bearish, which is surprising me. I mean, I don't know if this price gonna take all these lows. Well, these lows were taken already. This is the low, the interest. It could still go down. I could go for a rejection. You know, price looking for this. You could also trade here and go for this small liquidity zone. Okay, it could be, this could be a point of interest. You could be against the bias, although, well, the daily bias is bullish just because of this movement, this bullish movement. But then the next hours, almost 80% of Asia session and 90% of London was bearish. So actually, you were not really going against the bias, but you know what dominates is the bias, daily bias. But I mean, it would be a bad trade. You know, it would go short here and here. If it goes and if it trades at this price, it is actually still premium. You know, 4.7 is not cheap. In this context, it is. In this range of this daily range, it is. But for me, you know, it's not. And look at this. You know, I got my crt-l. This is the range I will be trading today. Although the range of the equilibrium is from the low to the high, and we are currently at half level, which is as well a good moment. If you trade half level, I mean, you could trade, I trade acceptance or rejection. That's the only thing that happens in the market at the end, right? Yeah, but depending on which level you're trading in, it's not the same to trade a rejectance at premium or acceptance, and it is neither the same as trading a rejectance or acceptance at what, at discount or CRT, or it would be in a boom profile. So I forgot about it. I'm gonna put it right now. Good. And I can see these spikes here, you know, matching with price. So I will be going for a limit. I'm going to wait more. I mean, I'm gonna price could retrace a little bit and then go down. If it goes down and it liquidates this, but it's not, you know, a liquidity sweep, it's just continuation and acceptance, it should be short. So that's the thing I'm not afraid of, but you know, I'm looking for. So that's why I'm going to wait. Also as well, price could not even get to this level. Price could just say, okay, I don't want to reject it again. Although we already did 3 times actually. No, yeah, 2 times, a couple of times, rejected it already, accepted, respected it. So I'm just going to wait for price to get to this level and then look for a long position with the context. I mean, the context is all you need. It's perfect, and as well you need that for the entry. Just look at the moving profile, man, looking good. And when it's out of the range, seeing that today, I've been already rejectance. Also could look for these levels down here, although price already liquidated it. I could look for these potential zones to put my limit. But seeing that price is dropping, I don't know, maybe it could be a really good a day of sell. Setup is bullish. I'm going to wait for what price is doing. I mean, also look at this movement. I mean, a really good movement. I think this is like 100 points ticks. And look at then what price did. Not in the same time. It took more time to build up this movement than this one. But it ended up taking everything. Price went, liquidated it, but rejected. This is not an acceptance. I mean, it went over it, down, but it's not an acceptance. It's a rejectance. This happens. So I'm going to wait and see what price is going to do while building the software. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, sorry. Our price is kind of rejecting a bit, but I know it's just a rejectance. Sorry, rejectance. It's only a pullback, and I might go down again. So I'm going to wait. The thing is, it could happen as yesterday. I could put a limit position. That would not be bad, but price could go near to it, but it ends up not taking it, and at the end you end up missing the entry. So that's also a risk you run when you trade with limits. I don't call myself a limit trader. I don't just make my entries with limits. If I could do, I would do every single time, because you can get the perfect entry, with the spread and everything. You could be a continuation trader. It means you just see, for example, this rally, and you could enter from this candle, this one. Of course, the problem is you could miss already the entry. I mean, the difference between entering here or here from here compared to this candle is that you could make at the end more money. And let's say you enter here in this candle and you end up taking out here. It's not the same as entering from here. You make more money. The entry is more accurate. It's more precise. But I mean, who would know that this was gonna be a big candle, and the next one also, and lastly the final as well. Okay, price could be going up. I'm going to wait until 30. I want price to drop a little more, but noticing that it's rejecting the idea of going upwards because it's a pullback only. I know price is gonna drop a little more, but I really hope it's gonna drop to this level or this one. I'm looking for this potential one, this potential, and as well this. These are all potential entries limits. well, my limit could be. I mean, these levels are price could get here, but it's very improbable. You know, when you've been in the game so much, you just can say that price could get there. I mean, you don't deny that, but I don't see it. I don't buy it. You know, so I'm just gonna wait for price to get into a certain level, and then put my limit. Okay, actually, I'm gonna put it right now. Going for a buy, maybe in this level, and then here I'll have my one, and targeting this. It's a good. It's a good. It's a good price. What if it's just a sell? What if it's well, what I mean, that could happen, right? That could happen. But it's a risk you pay. It's a risk you take. Nobody wins without taking risk. So why is it going slow, dude? Okay, financial juice here. Tell me something. Tell me things. I need red. Bonds, commodities. No. Okay. Was no. I don't know where it is. Yeah, it was. It was. This one was. I know it's not. Of course, it was così. Okay, so price is rejecting a little bit. I'm going to wait. I'm really going to wait. Or what if price? I mean, looking at price, it could still go down. Literally looking at it. You could also get to half level and then stop it there. But so this would be my trade. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's a very big one. This one is very big. I'll get this level here, and then my stop loss really tight. It's but that's a tight stop loss. Yeah, I mean, that's the point. That's literally the point. But I'm going to wait until, past 30. Now we're getting close. I'm getting close to it. It's getting close to, you know, maybe price could just skyrocket from here, but I know it's gonna drop a little more. Okay, or maybe not. If I just see that price is not just dropping and it's going up, maybe I could just make a buy, potential buy. I mean, look at this. I don't really think that price could go higher than this. It will go here and then to this level, maybe. I don't know, but this throwback gap here, that's a complicated thing. And if price went that way, it's hard to know. I really think that this was the movement. Now the price is changing. Yes, I do really think so. I don't think the price is gonna go down. It could a little bit, but not more. And if you're gonna trade this now, what would you trade? Well, yeah, I just made my setup. Just wait for another retraction. Good. Price to drop a little more. I think it was too much, to wait for these levels, because seeing it now, I think price is more interested. Well, the market's more interested to buy from these levels at half level rather than the CRT. I mean, on a high time frame, the distance between a half level and my CRT low are very low, small. But the gap, I mean, on a small time frame, I understand that I don't really think that price is gonna go there. So if I was going to do, I don't know, maybe here, and then half price get to these levels. Yeah, like this. Now this one is more probably, with more probabilities to happen. Or it's not even 30. I mean, 30 at 330 price can drop a lot. So I'm going to wait. Now it's going to drop. Look at this movement. It's going to drop a little bit and it's going to go up again. Finally, dude. Finally. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, is anybody watching the stream? Oof. You see, price is dropping a little bit, and then we go up. Okay, it's going down. What up with these bots, dude? Again, I want Chinese, and it's literally the same website. I think these bots they promote, because I've been searching a little bit, and these are bots that promotes their company or their software, basically the live streaming app, web app to stream. Oh, oh. I'm gonna wait for price to do its own thing. It's dropping now. It's dropping really confident. You know, it might get to half level. There are trades here that could be, you know, okay. It's dropping now. Wow. Okay, it's dropping too much. Okay, maybe we are in a short position, you know, not just long, short position. Because this could be, I mean, as I told you before, this could have been a good setup. Trade this limit here and then go down. Now seeing price. Okay, touch this. Imagine if I just put my limit order here, it will already be in loss. Okay, in profit. Yeah, you're kidding me, right? You're kidding me. Okay, and it's going to skyrocket. If it does, it's gonna be mad. Okay, it doesn't. It's gonna keep, I think it's gonna keep going down. Yeah. That's why I didn't put it. It was just to see if price was actually gonna react to that. You know, I intentionally put it here because I knew that price was going to do something with it, and it did. Because mentally, when you see this liquidity, people already put their limits and say, okay, I know price will liquidate this, so I'm going to put my position and expect different bias. Okay, if I was to take this, I would have been liquidated. So now, I mean, I know price is gonna to be more bearish, but really seeing this, I don't really think that a short position would be good, because looking at this movement, I believe that price is going really fast down. Okay, yeah, no, if it's going this way, I don't really think it's gonna be a position. It's going too fast. Maybe I could put here, but no, neither here. Okay, I'm going to wait. Wow, it's dropping so much. Wow, it's going bearish today. And bang, bang, bang. Okay, look, what I told you before, this level told you people, I know my playing, look at this. I told you potential, this candle, this one, and this one, and as well this one before. I know that price, how it works. This liquidity, yeah, it's gonna liquidate it. But I'm gonna stay here now, it's gonna liquidate maybe this one. If it liquidates this, the next target would be this one, and of course the next one this. If price ends up taking now in this next 5 minutes, it's going to be a short position. Why? I mean, just look at the reversal. It's a good one. Price is resisting to go even down, but I know it will. I mean, oh yeah, it will. This is a short position, but also as well, look at this. It went down, rejected it, respected the crt low, candle range theory low, 4 hours, and look at this movement. So okay, it will be hitting my entry now if I put this, which I'm not, because I could be liquidated. Wow, I told you if I took this position, If you took this position, you're gonna be in. Bang. Okay, finally we're getting somewhere. I am going to wait for this one. Price is going to liquidate it. I don't know. Maybe it could get me out. Maybe it could. Do I think it's going to get me out? Oh, sorry. I don't know, maybe. Okay, it will be. I mean, to rejection, normally price would go for crt-h, but seeing it how is it going, I will need more, and I will need more confirmation and better entry. Okay, this is good because now I'm seeing what price is capable of doing. I know it was just, typical movement to take traders to trail stop, that they trail stop and they get out quick because they're too aggressive. They get out and then price continues to go down the same way the backwards. The price is going pushing up, you move your stop loss, and then boom, price gets you out, liquidates you, pushes you out from profit, and then it goes straight to profit. That's what they do, because that's when entering more people. Okay, so it liquidated this one. Okay, this one as well. I am going to wait for price to liquidate this and maybe get to this level right here. But I know it's just recession. Yeah. Maybe it's going down. I don't know. Okay. I mean, it's resisting. Look at this candle. It's going to push down even more. Okay, it's not. Weird. But it's getting, a little bit higher and higher, which is a good thing. Definitely, if I put my entry here, I will get edge because my stop loss is very much tight than this one. These levels like this one, it gives you the hope and illusion that it will go up, then to get down in a possible way, the worst possible way. This one, I'm going to wait. I need more confirmation. Maybe I could have missed it. No, I'm gonna enter here, and then my stop loss will be this one. Yeah, just like this. I don't think that price will go, again. But it's going up. It's really going up. Okay, this is activated it. Okay. I think it could push even more. Yeah. Okay, no, it could get out. I'm going to wait a little bit. Maybe too fast. Wow. What a quick movement, dude. Okay, 130, 140 is going down. Was a quick movement. But seeing how it moves, price I know is just, it wanna go down. Yeah. And it might get me out. I should have waited a little bit more with more confirmation, but I really thought that it's gonna be the good one. Okay, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I knew it was going to be, okay. Wow. Really resisting there, but no, really close to it. Very, very close. Look at this. Look at this. If I got a profit, I might go, for more, but no, it's pushing down and getting more, going down, because that's what price wants. Okay. Okay, man, but it's okay. It's a loss that you can handle, you can take. It was this one. It was a short today. That was a risk I want to take. It will help me to get more. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. It is what it is. I should have taken the short position from here. Or maybe I should have waited for a better rejection at this price. And then, spike it up. Maybe. Let's see how it plays. Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay, took. Good. It's not about loss. Then, my stop was very fixed. I also had it like here. That's what price actually does when you're just going to a certain bias, certain direction. It pushes a little bit and it gives you like that hope that would really change, but it ends up going way down. That's what it does. I know that. Because I have trades where I could win more when I win, when I won, but I could have win more, but because I trailed my stop and it got me out. Now these are the trades that you lose. Well, I mean, it is a I thought it was going up. No, but it was truly a short one. Yeah, look at that movement. I should have taken the short position today, despite of wanting to do long, because this was a potential move. When you see price moving a certain direction, that's most of the time it's going to be that bias, because it tells you what it's going to do. So if you see that movement, actually it's very clear. Very clear it was bearish today. I look for a reversal there. I should have waited for more. Maybe looking for these levels, or wait for here because price is going down. And I didn't even thought I could go this down, but now it's going down, and I really think it's going to be even more bearish. Wait, if I just put it here, boom, and then maybe boom. Okay. Okay, good. Is 2. This 8. 4 lost like 2 point something, which is not a bad thing. Truly, I tell you, it's not a bad thing. You get these days, you lose. Well, that's it. Learn and try again. Yeah, I should have went for a short today. If I get from the short here to this level, wow, dude, could have made a lot of money. Destroyed the half level. Now at the CRT, what it's going to do? Is it going to reject it? It's going to accept it. I don't know. I don't really know. Okay, lost 2.10. It's not a bad thing. This, that's the thing with fixed. You end up, you could win, I don't know, 20, 15, 30, but you always lose 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. You don't change. It's very fixed for me. It's always that much. Okay, oh, fix this one. Okay. Let me fix this one. Good. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna let you price do that. I'm gonna journal now. That's the first thing I do. After the trade, I go straight to journal trades. My trade. It's a normal thing for me. Okay. So I got my Notion. You also have as well my journal trades. If you wanna see, you have the video on TikTok and on Twitter, on my social media of what I do. If you wanna have it, okay. Yesterday I didn't trade. I could trade yesterday as well, and today I could have traded this. I said before you could trade this if you want to. And now I'm thinking that I should apply that message for myself. To myself. Yeah. That's part of life. That's part of life. I mean, you win, you lose. The difference is with winners and losers in that winners, they lose. They were ones that lose her. But they win. That's literally the difference. But the real difference is the loser from someone who's a failure. Failure are people who don't try. Failure are people who quit. And I could be a loser. Or a quitter. But better even though. A winner who loses. Who lost. Okay, no. First loss of the week. It's not a bad thing. You're not going to win always. Okay, yeah, you're kidding me, dude. You're kidding me. It's going up. You're kidding me, dude. Again. Yeah, it's going up. Okay, I'm gonna wait how it handles this one. I'm not going to enter. No. Why would I? It was a buy limit. It was this is the bias of the entry, so it was bullish, although the bias was bearish. The moment you're okay. Time frame from 3 to 4. Yep. And it was stop loss. Oops. Okay, so that's the first thing I do. After I do my journal to see how I feel and everything. And yeah, this is disgusting. You made me dirty. But that is a risk you take, man. You take with limits. This is one of the risks you take. You could win, you could lose. It's part of it. That's it. It's life. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Maybe just a pullback, I mean. But profit is profit. Even though it's just a pullback or not, you could have make profit from here already. I knew it, dude. I just knew it. I just knew that this was going to be a level. Maybe here, Oh, yeah. I should have taken from here. This was also, a real good point. Actually, I'd rather take a loss and know that I was right than knowing I was right, but I didn't do anything. As yesterday. Well, I mean, yesterday the difference is I did put the limit, but I didn't end up taking it. So, but that's it. That's life. It's life. Move on. Keep going. So I was saying, you'll be in a stage in life or in your business, not just trading. I could be generally talking, generally, where you'll be in a phase of, you could win, but you don't. It's normal. Ah, come on, price is doing it much, and that's okay, because that is life. You win, you lose, but the thing is, you need to learn so that next time it will be better. That's why you do journal, because when you journal, you keep the data of your trades. You could use TradeZella to literally have your trade and just have the already all the data transferred to TradeZella. But I still do it manually because it makes me disciplined, and it makes me keep data so that in the future I will just feed it all into my algorithm, and I will make it back tested. Dude, it's painful to watch. I mean, it's kind of painful to watch at the same time, but really pleasant. Because it's like, yeah, it worked, but at the same time, it worked, but it didn't work out for me. Unvaluable. Or not. Okay, so I entered at 10, no, 15, 38.05. And it only lasts a minute. And I really had hopes about this one. Really hopes. Because I knew it was going up the moment I saw this. It goes down a little bit, but then ups. And then it could also as well go down. Because most of the time when there's a bias, there's a good moment that it goes down directly. And more is at 4 now. Well, I set my stop loss if I was trail stopping. Let's say I had my limit buy here. My stop loss would be here. I'll be trailing stop a bit. I told you we're gonna go down more. Then price spikes up, maybe here. When it was here, down here. Now we got to stop out as well, but in profit. Bang! It's gonna go down because today was bearish. I mean, it's not a big movement. It's a movement is not that big. So I'm gonna do my and then I'm gonna cut the stream. 1 hour already. It's a minute and 19 seconds. Wow. My entry price was. That's why you're gonna revenge people. If you want revenge here, you'll be already in drawdown. That's why you wait, and this is what discipline, consistency does. It builds your character, builds your mindset. That's what I do. But again, price was rejecting and respecting, and I think that finally is going to reject again and then go for a crt-h. I mean, following the setup and following the data of the markets and how it develops when it does, it should. But at the same time, it goes reject again and then finally make the acceptance, because that's what price wants. We're seeing that price was actually being bearish. But that's it. I mean, that's a risk you take. And I took it. And I don't regret it, because I took it based on the confluences. I took it knowing the risk, and I just accepted it. That's the good thing. And that's actually a win. When you do everything you have to do, following the rules and following everything else. And I didn't even feel nervous. Before I used to feel a lot of things. Now I don't even feel anything. I just see that, execute it, go out. That's it. That's it. Okay. Now that I'm thinking, actually, maybe I started very late at streaming or making videos. If I maybe made it before, it'll be better. But I think it's better to start now than to never actually start. So, okay, the take profit price was at. Sorry, dudes. I'm doing my journal and then to see the levels. Okay, and then my stop loss was. Okay, I don't need to see my stop loss. Just have it on my app. And since I'm with Black Bull now, I'll get a promo. Although I'm not affiliate because they don't pay me. Black Bull is connected to C Trader. So whenever I trade with TradingView, because I have the connection with TradingView, I can see what I trade on C Trader. Because Street Trader is also a platform where I have, and I could trade from there. But I mean, I'm not gonna trade from Street Trader. But also, they have MT5. Okay, so that's going down. There was a short day. Went against the bias, actually, it was something I had to take. I mean, even if I took this and made some profit, well, but I didn't. Stop loss price, it's yeah, this one. Exit price. This is the exit price. Okay, I'm gonna take this out. One out. I'm gonna let you go. Boom. Took this one out, and I think it's still going down. I don't know if it's gonna take it to discount, but it already liquidated everything on the CRT, and I think it's really going down a little bit more. Oh man, it sucks, but it's life. I told you again, look at price. Looks like it's going up, but then down, and again, and again, and again. And when you see these movements, okay, it's like, oh, but no, it always does the same thing again with the bullish. Goes down, and you think like gonna go, but again, and these pullbacks, scare you out because you think, okay, I'm gonna go again and break even after waiting for 30 minutes and letting the market play it out. Well, I mean, that's trading. That's trading. That is a price and risk you take. That's why the danger of, well, there's a risk when you trade a stop, and there's risk as well. It's just a 50-50. You win, you're out. For me, there's no break even. For me, I win or I go out. Simple as that. Profit and loss. Okay, check it out. This one, level here, boom and boom. Did I take the picture? Yeah, I did. Okay, copy this and I post it here. Okay, so that will be everything. I was doing my software. Took an L today, but it's okay because I followed my plan, I followed my strategy, I followed my concept. Didn't play as I thought it would. Actually, I spoiled myself what would happen. I spoiled myself that it will go short. You could short this one, but I didn't take it. But I guess that's life. That's it. Because I don't trade in the first 30 minutes, I trade after it. And that is what happened. But it's okay. Okay, let's see you in the next video. I'm gonna upload it now on YouTube. You'll have the full video if you missed the stream. So don't worry. If you missed the stream, don't worry. Try to know if you want to, if you could, to watch the stream, so you can see me actually how I stream and how there's no fraud, dude. I'm not here doing paper. I'm not here scamming people. I'm not here telling you to do something and doing the completely opposite. No, I'm not LARPing here. Just straight raw the truth and showing you what to do. But please watch the full video later on YouTube, and you just have the recap on my social media. You will have it If you click on my channel, you will see all the links to my store, to my other social media. You can see the Twitch, you can see the Quick Kick, you can see my YouTube channel as well, where I post the large videos of my trades and the short of it. And I have Twitter, X, TikTok, and Instagram. So you can see all my social media. Go follow me, and you could fire as well. Trade. Okay, what's going on? Again, it could be play very well. It's gonna go down. I know that. It's gonna go down. Okay, so I'm fire out. I'm out. Keep flaming. Blaze is out. Goodbye.